What's going on, guys? It's Lifestyle on behalf of BeatStars, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to upload beats on BeatStars the quickest way and how to stay organized. So let's get straight into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have a folder called BeatStars so you can be organized. You're going to want to have your first folder be called Artwork. In this folder is where you're going to have your artwork for BeatStars, and I'm going to show you guys the dimensions of that later in the video. The next one you're going to want to have is a tagged MP3 folder, and in here you're going to have all of your tagged MP3s named, and that's going to be streaming what plays on your website when people listen to your beat. That's going to be the tagged one. And then in trackouts we have the stems, the trackout versions of the beat. So as you can see right here, if we go in, there's every part of the beat tracked out. These are called trackouts, and then we zipped them up in a zip file. Easy way to do that. Go ahead and right click over here, send to compressed zip folder. Then over here we have untagged wave, which is the first one we're going to upload, and if we click this you'll see that beat is in there as well, and it is the untagged wave file, which BeatStars automatically converts to an untagged MP3 as well, and that's what sends out to your customers if they buy the MP3 or the wave license of your beat. If they buy trackouts, obviously trackouts get sent. So when you have these 4 folders, it makes uploading very easy, it makes you stay organized, and it makes it very simple, because if we were to open untagged wave, we might have 400 beats in here, and if you just have them in there with the tags and the trackouts, it gets very messy very fast. So right here this would be lights. Then let's say we had 10 other beats. We have one called hip hop, we have one called something else, you know what I'm saying? We have all these different types of beats, and when they're named and they're in their organized file, it's easier to know that these are all untagged wave. These are all tagged MP3s, right? So I like to name them, and then I like to put prod lifestyle did it in parentheses for everything. Once you have these, you're ready to upload. So now let's say we're ready to upload this beat that we have right here called Lights. So we're on our BeatStars account, and we're going to go right up here to upload. Then we're going to go upload new. Now a cool new thing that BeatStars released with this 2.0 version is bulk upload, which is amazing. So watch how easy this is. We're going to go over here, and we're going to just kind of make this a little bit smaller so we could see. And we're going to go untagged wave, and we're just going to drop this in here. Now we can select more. So let's go back over here. Let's go to our trackouts, and let's take our zipped file and let's drop it in here. Now we just keep going, continue over to tagged MP3, drop that in here, and then we get our artwork. And this is all for one beat, right? You can do this multiple at a time. I like to do it one at a time. We see we have our 4 main files. Now let's hit upload. Then we get presented with production track, sound kit, or song. This is a beat, so we're going to go right here to create, and it's going to bring us into this where we can edit our metadata while the beat uploads. So you'll see it all uploading over here. When it's ready, it's going to drop down here, and we're just going to drag it in. So while we're waiting, let's go ahead and title this beat. This beat's going to be called Lights. Now we're presented with 3 tags. As you can see, I had a little baby artwork, so we're going to go with little baby for one tag. We're going to go with Gunna for the other tag, and we'll go with Future. Now we have our 3 tags. So as I said, we're going to wait for these to upload over here, but you could see that our artwork is ready. So over here you have the artwork, and they recommend 1500 by 1500 with a minimum of 500 by 500 pixels. I like to do 1500, go all the way. If you do not have artwork, it will automatically take your avatar for your profile. As you can see up here, this is my logo for my profile. It'll just put that in. Or we could just click upload artwork, click right here, go into our folder called BeatStars artwork, and then there we go. Now we could crop it, or we can use the full thing. As I mentioned, I do have it set up for 1500 by 1500 for this specific logo artwork. So I'm just gonna select this whole thing and hit save, and then boom, it's gonna upload over here. If you have Photoshop, they have the templates for Photoshop, so you can easily hit download PSD Photoshop template, and it'll download a template for you. So we got tags done. Now we can go over here. What type of beat is it? It's a beat with a chorus or reference song, vocals, or it's a song. This is just a beat, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Now we're presented with the release date. Let's say we want to release this one tomorrow, so we go over here and hit Saturday. And you could schedule it for any time. Down here we have military time, so we want to do Saturday at 3 p.m. So let's go in here and put 1500, and that's going to come out to 3 p.m. right? Now over here, we're selling preferences. So we have not for sale, which takes it off the market, but still has it on your beat player. So you can have it be able to have people listen to it, but they can't buy it. I don't know why you would do that, but if you want to, you can. I've never done it. You could do private to where you can share the link or you can only listen to it. And then over here, exclude from bulk discounts. This means that it will not be included in any buy one, get one free, buy two, get two free. If you want to exclude a beat from that for some reason, you can go ahead and click this, just select it. It won't add it to any bulk discounts. And allow untagged streaming. I never recommend this because you want your beats to be tagged while they're playing on your site. If it's allow untagged streaming, someone can rip your beat without your tag on it. You want them to buy it, so you don't want to do that. Now we have our licenses that we already have set up. You can click right over here and create your licenses if you need to, or watch the video over there on how to do it. If you already have them set up, it's really easy. They're going to automatically pop up. So your $30 MP3, etc., etc. You could change these prices or keep them the same for the rest of your beats. Now we have the free download option. You're going to always want to select, and it's highly recommended to select yes with vocal tag. And that's the MP3 tag that you upload that tags every 30 seconds on the beat. Or you can allow BeatStars to do it for you. And then right here I select yes, allow them to download it of the MP3 tagged version, but they have to follow me on Twitter, YouTube, or BeatStars, and I get their email. So basically, if you have the tagged version on YouTube, people can rip it. They can rip it on SoundCloud with the tag. So why not offer the tagged version that's tagged every 20 seconds for free, but in exchange you get a follow on Twitter or YouTube, or you get a follow on BeatStars. You know, it's kind of a win-win for you, and it's still in licensing that they can't do anything with the beat, and it's tagged, so you can get it removed from YouTube and stuff. There's videos on YouTube how to do that if they end up stealing it, but that's a whole nother concept. But we're basically allowing them to download a tagged version and have to give us a follow, so that's really cool. Now we come to this easy part over here, track details. You can choose the genre, obviously it's hip hop. Then we have subgenres, trap, west coast, orchestral, crunk, different things like that. This is trap. And now we get over to mood. So we can choose the mood it is. Obviously you can go through these and just kind of choose your mood. I would say this beat's energetic, and I would say this beat is evil. It's an evil, energetic beat. And then we have description. You can add descriptions individually. I like to just have it say this, Copyright Lifestyle did it in the description. I don't really have much I need to say for the beats, but if you want to write a description for the whole beat, you're more than welcome. And then we have the BPM of the song or the beat, and this one's 140. So this helps out the artists and the engineers that will get this, because they can go on your site and see that the beat is 140. It'll have it in a small text next to the beat name. So that's really cool. You don't need to put it, but it is recommended because it helps out. Then down here you can add collaborators. So if you have a collab beat, all you need to do is hit add collaborator. Let's add BeatStars as a user, okay? So we'd come in here and we add BeatStars, and we'll say that they are a producer on this track and they get 50% of the profit and 50% of the publishing. And boom, it's added. If you have 4 producers, split that up evenly and you just add them in. You can X them out right here. They're going to get an email telling them that you added them, etc., etc. So that's a cool, easy way to get the splits. It's done all automatically as long as it's put in correctly. And then down here, you can add a YouTube URL. So just click this button, and if you have your beat uploaded on YouTube as well, copy that URL, paste it in here, and when people play that beat, the beat video from YouTube will play in the background on your pro page or your player, which is really cool, and it gets views too. So if you do have this up on YouTube, just take that URL and then drop it right in there. So as you can see, our tracks are ready over here. So we have different types of files. We have our zip file, which is ready. So all we're going to do is boom, take this right over here and drop it into track stems. That's going to do its thing. Over here we have our MP3 files. That's our tagged MP3, and we could go over here and drop it into tagged MP3. And then we have our wave files, which is going to be untagged wave. If you, for some reason, feel like you're worried about this name over here and you don't know which one you put where, even though it is organized, if you just have, I don't know, OCD about something, you want to do it yourself, you can still click right here on untagged wave, or here, or here, or here. But let's just click right here, and then we can navigate and either select it here or we can go select it ourselves. So like I said, this one is the untagged wave. So we're going to go lights and we're going to look for the wave, which is the untagged one, and hit select. and it's going to upload them. That easy. We already did everything else. It's going to tell you that it needs to do its encoding and its different things to, basically get that down. So once this is finished, all we would literally do, come down here, double check everything's good. We would hit save draft or just go straight to publish. I like to do save draft just in case and then publish right after, and then your beats are live on your site.